Professional content creators, players and news sources have taken to social media to discuss the diabolical cheating situation that's going on in Warzone right now. Now, for those who are new here to the scene or unaware of what's going on, one of the leading BR franchise games, aka Call of Duty as you all know, Warzone operates under a free-to-play bracket, which allows anyone and everyone from all over the world to play for free. Now, this is bound to spring, obviously, an influx of hackers into the game, because when there's no paid accounts, there's no issues on remaking them if they get banned. Now, we've seen previous tweets from Raven Software, one of Call of Duty's teams and partners, discussing their ban waves, including their latest one, which is now 2 months old, by the way. That is their latest tweet on this, which in a sort of way also brags that they've just banned over 30,000 accounts across Call of Duty on their latest wave. In total, this brings them to over 500,000 accounts banned in Warzone. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sitting here and look at this in a logical format and thinking, if you've had to ban this many accounts in the first place, there's clearly something wrong here anyway. 500,000, that's 500,000. Why are there so many accounts being banned? And people are clearly going to exploit the free-to-play system and probably just create or even buy 5 to 10, maybe even hundreds more accounts to go through if they keep getting banned. So what Call of Duty are doing here with these ban waves is clearly not enough. And if that isn't bad enough, it's getting even worse. Alright, large influencers in the industry, including Kevy Skills, mentioned that they can't even play a game of Warzone anymore without facing a hacker every single game. So as mentioned before, it's clear that these ban waves are doing absolutely nothing, but it seems that Call of Duty and its partners seem to fail to respond to the situation or even give the community some light into any potential future updates. End of the day, we're the ones who pay for the game, we're the ones who play the game, whether it's free, if it's Warzone or not. We deserve to have these future updates, but we're not hearing anything. Now, before we go any further, I'd like anyone who's played Call of Duty, whether it's Warzone or whatever, to let me know in the comments, how often do you come up against hackers? Now, I don't need your exact numbers, but give me an indication on a percent on how often you run into hackers, regardless of the game mode that you play. Let me know down in the comments, I'm curious. Courage JD then goes on to mention on his tweet that Warzone has been released for 487 days now, and cheating is worse than ever with absolutely no anti-cheat in sight. What a shame. Now, a company as big and prestigious as Call of Duty wanted to take the forefront of the BR scene has had way over a year to try and get the situation for hacking under control, but they seem to refuse to do it. And you know why this is? Well, surely they want their game to have the competitive integrity first, right? And they don't want all their creators and players worrying about cheaters in every single game. And it's not like they can't afford an anti-cheat when they're probably one of, if not the most profitable gaming company out there under Activision. So it does come down to this one thing. They don't care. They must not care. Surely they're too focused on bringing in all these cosmetics and purchasing packs to line up their corporate pockets, while most of the community, including ourselves, suffer at the hands of cheaters who are plaguing their games. Now, Frizzars on Twitter makes a great point in the hashtag Warzone needs anti-cheat, which is completely taken over Twitter right now. Won't do anything. He refers to the hashtag remove SBMM trend, if you guys remember, to the Cold War beta that was going on, and refers to the COD team as a brick wall when we try and speak to them. And he's right. The social team for all of the studios have given zero updates on any anti-cheats plans or programs. And that's even if they have any plans to implement them in the first place. So how on earth can this game continue to be competitive if you can't play one game without it be getting riddled by hackers? Now, I think as competition continues to rise this year with the new Halo and Battlefield, Call of Duty are going to have to take some action if they want to see the player base remaining loyal. One of COD's leading source reporters, Charlie Intel, states that Warzone is generally a great game at its core, but at this point the hacking situation is way out of hand. If Activision wants this game to be the front and centre for a long time, there needs to be better anti-cheat and communications. And I cannot believe I'm about to say this to you guys, but it gets even worse. Charlie Intel also stated that there's now a new hack going around Warzone which allows hackers to join player lobbies and change their levels to 1001, which, if anybody doesn't know, is one level above the max prestige in the game, and also unlocking all weapons and attachments for them without them being even aware of it. The last time we got any updates about any anti-cheat or ban wave was over 2 months ago now. The latest streamer, or huge streamer to be affected, was Nitmerks, which is caught here on this screenshot. Now, Charlie Intel does then state that some good news is coming, saying that Activision have now started taking action to remove and issue copyright claims against videos advertising purely console hacks on YouTube. Is this the start to finally a much bigger takedown project? I mean, it would be about time if it is, but only time are going to be able to tell us. Now, moving forward, it's not even just Warzone who are struggling, but what seems to be this global pandemic of cheaters and hackers all appearing at the moment. Titanfall 2 was also recently hacked and made completely unplayable on all servers, and the hacker even had control over the company and when people would be able to play again. There's truly crazy stuff going on in this industry right now. And with the source code being leaked from Battlefield 6, Halo coming out on a free-to-play basis, what's to also say that they won't be riddled with hackers either? You know, it should be a standard for these companies to invest in an ever-updating, top-of-the-line anti-cheat system to give their player base, you know, a fair chance to play the game, whether they choose to invest their time and money in it. You know, it's not that these companies can't afford to do so, clearly. It seems like the hacking problem has got severely worse in 2021, but hopefully, with all this stuff going on right now, and a bit more competition coming out in the FPS industry especially, this is going to be a wake-up call to developing teams to get out there and make this a standard from here on out. So I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the whole hacking situation right now, whether it's Call of Duty, other games. You can clearly see the onslaught going on Twitter with people either quitting games or just refusing to play it until some sort of anti-cheat has been implemented. Let me know down in the comments exactly what you guys think about the situation right now. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and any positive/constructive comments are also welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and turn them notifications on as we power ever closer to that big 10K on the YouTube. Thank you for your support, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. GG's.